Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and today I'm going to be doing another wonderful reading for you. So right here we have the Princess of Coins, I believe, of Discs, and it's manifestation. Now today we're talking about what your higher chakras would do, right? What kind of advice do they have for you? And as soon as I look at this card, I feel, first of all, she's reaching for the moon, which is above her head, right? So I already feel that you're reaching above there. You have to remember, Pisces, that we are still just a spiritual being having a human experience here. Okay, so every once in a while, it's nice to, I'm going to use the word untangle yourself from that human thing that we get stuck in, and really tap into our guides, to our higher powers, to our to ourselves, right? So we can check in to that part of us that is infinite, that's, you know, never ending. I love that. You have manifestation. Yes, it's time for you to manifest, okay? I do understand, though, that the body needs to be sustained and taken care of. We're going to look at this card in a little bit, in not too long, okay? So we're going to start with this one. I'm having cafe cocoa. Enjoying that with you this morning. This deck is attached to this one right here, the Field Tarot. For me, is attached to a guide named Liam, who is I believe, a fire sign. I always want to say Sagittarius in this lifetime, but not in my lifetime. I didn't know him personally, but he had a lot of, I guess, a lot to learn when he came here. And now he's acting as a guide for fire energy, which is wonderful. And I realized quite stupidly that, I mean, this is the month of Lionsgate, right? I don't do a Lionsgate video, but 8/8 is Lionsgate. So all this week I'm going, fire, 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 fire. I think this is what we're dealing with. We're dealing with this fire energy. And I know a lot of people say how to use it, and you have all these videos, but sometimes that energy comes in and packs a punch, right? And we got to figure out how to do that, right? So I'm here to help you with that, and I know we're past it, but it's fine. It's fine. The effects of it just don't, it's not just a one-day thing, Pisces. My kindness is a gift I bestow upon the world. And the next one is, every cell in my body is conscious and communicates with each positive thought I have. And as soon as I heard that, as well as I feel like you're also communicating with your spiritual self, okay? Kindness, positive thoughts, higher vibrations to get in contact with your manifestation gurus, we'll call them, you know, your spiritual guides. I really do feel that the devil is in those negative thoughts that we have, because I feel that they hold us down in a vibration where we can't reach out and get the information we need. And it's not the realm of spirit that's not helping, it's us not being able to hear, because we're stuck in the devil of the thoughts, you know. And yes, I'm saying the devil of thoughts. I really don't believe much in the actual devil. I believe that we create enough. We don't need to have an actual physical manifestation of it. We do it to ourselves, right? We block ourselves, we hurt ourselves, we just get stuck, so stuck in the energies here that we can't see the forest for the trees. It's just, yeah. So How do you get yourself out of that? Well, first of all, I'm going to tell you, plenty of sleep. This part I'm having problems with recently. So I try to nap in the day now if I have to, and I hate doing that because I have the strangest dreams. I don't know if you guys are the same, but if I sleep during the day, I have weird dreams. So, but if I'm like bone tired, I just go and try 30 minutes to an hour. And it's usually enough to rejuvenate me a little bit. Being overtired, believe it or not, will keep you in thoughts of disparity or discouragement, and that just sinks you lower into that despair pit of crap, which you just don't want to be in anyway. So if you have enough sleep after that, it's to bring kindness to your thoughts, and the conscious positive thoughts. Every cell in my body is conscious and communicates with each positive thought I have. This is just saying that the rest of you will follow, right? You'll be able to communicate better. And not only that, you'll be infusing your body with so much better energy, okay? You can manifest quicker. You can feel better quicker, even if it doesn't completely heal you, because let's face it, sometimes, you know, you've got stuff that's just been with you for a while, right? But a higher, a nicer, and a, I don't know, a more, a kind and positive energy is always better to work with, okay? Going for a nice walk in nature helps, clears your mind, okay? Clears the mind. It does, because you're focusing on something different. But if you're having like mobility issues and you can't, you can just kind of sit back and go to a place in your mind where you're happy. You know, we have imagination as Pisces. We can go to happy places. Do that as well. Whatever you need to do, it's to bring yourself back in harmony with the cells and the energy in you, okay? So, all right, let's pull some happy cards here. That's a lot for the Princess of Disc. And the Princess of Disc, if you look at her, like if you just work with her, she is the princess of new energy, new learning. So some of you may be doing courses, and I think it may be time for, you know, a course. Right now, I'm taking one, let's see, it is called, and it's on Daily Om, it's, let me see, Eliminating Those Obsessive Negative Thoughts. And it was rather cheap for me to do, and I do one module a day at my leisure, and it keeps me going in the right direction of things, right? Because I'm a person very much of the mind, and I have to do some work to realize how to get myself out of certain funk someday. And I like taking courses that do that because they focus on the positive. They focus on tools and tricks and everything you need to try to get yourself back in the groove of things, okay? We all need that. So that's definitely a Princess of Coins type of thing. In other words, learning, being an apprentice at things, always looking for new thoughts, new ways of doing things. I don't subscribe to that old dog can't learn new tricks things. I will always be an older dog learning new tricks all the time. I think that's what keeps you young, and that's what keeps you open. Okay? Alright, so let's go here, Pisces. Yeah, the World. And the Three of Cups coming out at first. Very nice. I like these cards. They're telling me that you're going in the right direction with the World card, right? You're definitely going for an integration, a culmination, a completion. And with this three, I've been getting a lot of like mind, body, and spirit. That's what I've been getting all week. Mind, body, and spirit. You're learning to put those together. And don't forget the spirit, is what I'm hearing. Don't forget the spirit part, because sometimes we get caught in the human part, and then we forget that there's more than that to it, right? Two of Wands, right. So there's a lot of contemplation. Like, I have been feeling a lot of contemplation from you, Pisces. No doubt about that. I feel that you really are looking for a brand new direction, okay? You are making a choice. I feel it because I'm in there too, okay? There's a lot of potential. It feels like you're in a lot of doorways, a lot of thresholds, you know? Trying to glimpse the bigger picture and seeing what you can manifest in your future. Just remember, don't stay stuck there too long. You need to start moving forward in something, okay? It's time. Even if it feels a little hard sometimes, yeah, it's time to plant the seed. The Ace of Coins right here. It's time to plant that seed. It's time to go, okay, I'm going to plant this, okay? And just for fun here today, Pisces, because, well, you know, we do things for fun. I'm going to use the Tarot by Caro Tarot. Yeah, look at that. Just for the difference. Why did I suddenly do that? Because I'm a wild and crazy gal. Yep. If you guys know, yeah, that's Mr. Steve Martin. To him as a wild and crazy guy, I'm a wild and crazy gal. That is why. And for a second, I just realized that the contrast of them will be really cool. Yeah. All right. Seven of Pentacles. Five of Cups in reverse. I will take it. I will take it. Because in this position, Pisces, the three cups that are supposedly like spilt, they look like they're about to be filled. Okay? They look like they're about to be filled. And what's that's telling me is that the stuff that you've thrown away here with the Seven of Pentacles, you're looking at again. You're realizing, hey, wait a minute, I may have thrown something out that was really had great potential here. I'm not sure why I feel that, but I feel that may be the case. And let's pull out the other card, the last card. Yeah. There's something here in the second rose that you're, maybe that is why you're blocked as well. Maybe you're trying to figure out the potential and what's left. It doesn't much matter. I'm going to tell you a little secret. Whether the cups are up or down, they both have value. There. That should make it easy for you, okay? Instead of going, well, I don't know, maybe those were lost opportunities. Maybe I should look at those again. Sure. Maybe I should look at the cups that are left. Sure. But the point is plant something, okay? Make your garden, okay? It doesn't matter what you do. It's gonna bring some kind of fruit. And it might not even be the same idea you plant. This one may not work out quite that way, but it'll lead you to something else, and that's the whole point, okay? The things that don't work out for us, they're not failures. They're stepping stones to other things. Even this gardener, the Seven of Pentacles, which is the year what we are quickly going through, is the same kind of gardener, right? He's there observing, well, I planted that, and that looks pretty good, and that looks pretty good, but I could add to that, or I could remove that. You're always constantly just assessing what's going on. But the thing is that you have to keep moving forward. You have to keep trying somehow to get things done, okay? So that would be that. That would be that. So let's go back to the Ink Tattoo Tarot. The Four of Coins, right. Okay, so you have the Six of Wands, and what came out is the Queen of Coins. Okay. So, right away when I saw the Four of Coins, I thought it's like you're trying to protect the stuff that you think you already have, which is... that's you holding on to the abundance. You know, it's like, I've succeeded in this, I'm going to hold on to that. As if holding on to the success you've had before is going to ensure you're going to have some more. And that's not true. The success that you have, it just means that you can do it. The one thing you should hold on from the success that you've reaped, the stuff that's come true, the stuff that you've manifested, is that you have the ability to manifest. That's the abundance you're supposed to hold on to. Not the actual act of whatever happened, just knowing that you had the gumption to do it, you know? That you had the, I had it and I did it. Yes, I'm strong. And if you don't, you can't see me, but you can sense it. I put both my arms up like, you know, muscle builders there. So trying to hold on to anything in the kind of physical, that stuff is fluid, okay? And you're saying, no, it's not, it's concrete, like, you know, money in a bank and stuff like that. Is it really? The world could change tomorrow. Money could be nothing. It could become valueless, okay? Have no value whatsoever. Valueless, is that a word? Okay. So it could have no value tomorrow. What would you do then? You couldn't hold on to anything. All the things that we have physically, they could be gone tomorrow. What do you have? You. The way you feel. The way your gumption, what you can do with yourself. House could be gone, but I could build something to give me shelter. That is what's important. That's what I have. I have my knowledge. I have what I have learned so far. Okay? But you can't hold on to that. It's something that's just there. Right? So, this is to tell you have the resources to be victorious, no matter what you do. I feel this is a great big pep talk from Spirit, telling you that you are holding on too much to physical things. That all your energies, everything you have, your body is a tool for you to get from point A to point B. Your mind is a tool to think through and find solutions. Your energy is a tool for you to find the courage and energy to move forward, also to communicate with Spirit. These are all tools, but you're making those like the spirit part of you. I hope you're understanding what I mean by that. Like the spirit part of you. Part that's eternal. The part that wins no matter what. Okay? Yeah. The Nine of Wands. This is a card of perseverance, but it's the one that feels hard. The 9 and 10 of Wands, they're hard cards. They're like fatigue, right? I'm going to persevere, I'm going to be determined. I'm wounded, I'm guarded, but I'm going to be strong. I'm frustrated, but I'm going to work hard. Okay? It feels like a battle to get anywhere. This is usually the card I tell people, don't give up. You're almost there. I'm going to tell you, give up, you are there. Okay, in this reading, give up, you are there. You can let all of this go and just take care of yourself. Okay? Do things that are going to help you. Like I'm taking a course and I'm enjoying it. I don't feel repressed by it. It's something I want to do. And every time I read something and find an interesting sentence, well, I'll write it down so that I can look at it again and ponder on it. That's my fun. That's my thing, right? I'm a journal person. You may not be a journal person, okay? You may be a note person on your phone. You may send yourself text messages. I've done that too. Something that I like to read, because sometimes you read it like 6 months down the road and you go, my God, that was so profound. And it makes you ponder some more. And you see it when you're supposed to see it. And you get meaning out of it when you're supposed to get meaning out of it. Okay? Act like all of your life is that kind of a wonder. All of your life that you're connecting to kindness, positive thoughts, that you're manifesting, that you're learning. Treat this as a school, but a school that you like, not one that's just hard and difficult to go through, not one where you have to hold on to things because they're going to slip away. Okay? Use it as a place of wonder where you can accumulate all kinds of beautiful things, but in the end what it gives you is not just material stuff, but fulfillment. Fulfillment for you and everyone. All right, so little sip of coffee here. Little sip of coffee, and let's move on to the second reading. Yeah. Cafe Cocoa. All right, so this is mystery card, right? Let's see. What would your higher self do? Cool. You are a divinity in blue jeans. This is what I told you. You're, what is that song by Neil Diamond? Is it The Devil in Blue Jeans? Sorry, you guys. Blue jeans. Forever in Blue Jeans. It made me think of that song. Oh, I'm going to have to listen to it. Alright, so let's see. What would your higher self do? It is number 20, which is good because 2 is your High Priestess. And High Priestess is one of the best to kind of, I don't know, connect to your higher self. Okay. You are a divinity in blue jeans. You are a deity in jeans and a t-shirt, and within you dwells the infinite wisdom of the ages and the sacred creative force of all that is, will be, and ever was. Anton St. Martin. From a quantum field perspective, there is only one of us here. Your guides, inner and outer, are all part of the sea of brilliance in which you swim. You're drenched with higher guidance, and if you choose, you can trust it to lead you to your own wisdom. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, every man is a divinity in disguise, a god playing the fool. I love that. A god playing the fool. Huh. I like that. And Rumi said, I have been a seeker and I still am, but I stopped asking the books and the stars. I started listening to the teaching of my soul. In other words, the sum total of all the outward guidance in the world doesn't hold a candle to the wisdom of the guiding force within you. Remember, you're at one with the one. Open your heart to the divine within you. Then open your journal. Grab a pen and allow your inner wisdom to pour through. When you open your mouth to speak, allow this higher perspective to express through you. The mantra is, I trust the wisdom of my higher self and follow it step by step toward higher ground. And yeah, it totally matches, especially with this one. Look at that. To higher ground. I mean, it's, you know, they go together. Forever in blue jeans, babe. Alright, so I'm going to put these here, and I know I'm putting them in the wrong spot because I'm going to end up probably looking at them again, but it's okay. It's okay. So, these are 2 decks mixed up. One is a Super Attractor, and the other one is Spirit Junkie. And I've said at the beginning of this week that some of them are blue and some of them are red, and I'm feeling the water and fire here. Okay? So, alright. When I make joy a priority, brilliant ideas will come naturally. Support will surround me and movement will form. Gorgeous. When I'm patient, I let the universe do for me what I cannot do for myself. Right. I think tapping into your higher self does that, though. That's what it does, okay? When you find a better feeling thought, as Hester Hicks likes to say, I don't know, when you tap into that, it gives you the time and energy to just look somewhere, look in a better place than where you've been looking, okay? All I feel from them in this reading is don't get stuck on your earthly things so much. I mean, we're here for a reason. Absolutely, we're here to learn, but sometimes we get imprisoned by it. Like I said, I felt the devil very much in this reading, that I feel like we are in that destructive sense of, I'm stuck here. Why am I so stuck here? Okay? And I want you to realize that you are so much more than the sum of your parts. It's a great reminder that you're connecting the parts of you, the mind, body, and spirit. Okay? Mind, body, spirit. Don't forget that. Two of Wands coming out again, came out in the first reading. Let me see if I can find it here. There it is. You've been contemplating a lot. And this little guy almost looks like the Hermit, right? Or in some cards, the Death card, where you see a star in there. It's like waiting for transformation, right? And I don't know, they're Pisces. I think, like, the choices you have choices. That's the thing. You have choices. It's not like you don't know about the choices. You definitely know about the choices. You're just trying to pick the right one. The Ace of Cups, the one that's going to give back. But I'm telling you that, yeah, I feel that you're just leading yourself down the garden path by thinking that some are good and some are bad. I think that you just need to do stuff. You need to throw, it feels like when they used to throw the spaghetti, they used to say, throw the spaghetti noodle on the wall, see if it sticks. If it does, it's ready. I feel it's like, throw something on the wall, see what sticks. Okay? What's ready to take shape? What's ready to take form? Okay? Right. And leave that negativity behind. Look at these two. I love this so much. Okay? It's time to leave that fight that's happening behind you. The Seven of Coins. Yeah, I'm going to put that down here because the Seven of Cups is like making a choice. It's time for you to make a choice. Okay? There's a lot in that cabinet. And there's, like I said, we had the Seven of Pentacles last time. And I feel like it's not just saying, look, you don't have to be worried so much about these choices. Okay? This is the other seven that came out. And I feel that it's talking about the same thing. It's not so much about those choices that are causing you, which is bad, which is good, because some would say, oh, the snake is bad, or you know, that dragon is bad, or that ghost is bad. It's not a question of that. It's what can you do with any of that, okay? You're having this internal conversation about what's negative and what's bad and what you should leave behind, and what you should actually be looking is all the opportunities that are there for you to take, and take one. To actually do something to take one of these opportunities and go with it, okay? Instead of being paralyzed in analysis paralysis, is that it? Yeah. What would your higher self do? Good question. And good time to ask too, you know, to sit and have a good spiritual think, I'll call it. A good spiritual think. That's meditation. Talking to your guides. Even if you have a hard time with meditation and talking to your guides. Okay, you can actually just sit and talk to your guides, like I would do right now. I would go, Liam, Mona, I need your help. Please, within the days and weeks that are coming, help me see the way. Help me see what I'm missing. Okay? Help me tap into my higher self so that I can find the right way, the right path, and feel that energy come in. Okay? Page of Wands. That's it. It's new communication. Okay? Because sometimes we think to ourselves, I should ask my guides. This is a thing that I used to do. I should ask my guides for help. Well, I should is not. It's saying I should take the time to do it. You can do it as I did. It takes a moment. It takes a second for you to say the words, have the thought. Okay? That's it. So think of things in a new way. Okay, utilize them. They're there for you. They will help you see the light. They will help you get you out of your stuck. That's the Two of Swords. Okay? They will. Instead of staying in between two different things that are just not really doing anything, that aren't working for you. I have a sleepy rabbit behind me. She sleeps during the day, so of course they're more nocturnal, right? So you have the Hangman, right? So again, the double entendre of the Hangman, also the card of Pisces. The one who's just kind of hanging around in limbo, trying to make up their mind, also trying to figure out and get a perspective on things. Okay? It's number 12. We're the 12th house. It's time to let go. It's time to surrender to that. It's time to break the patterns. Out of limbo, shift your perspective. Okay? Instead of staying immobile. And this is self-imposed. That's what I'm hearing. This is self-imposed immobility. Yeah. You're just kind of sitting there and staying there. Not doing anything about it. That sucks. Alright. Five of Pentacles. What do we have here? And the Three of Wands. Okay. So you can move out of this Five of Pentacles, or we even put the Five of Cups beside it here. Okay? Into turning everything that you feel that's outside of you, either opportunities that are left that you don't want, turning that into a positive, or the stuff that didn't work out, spinning that into something that you can use as wisdom and knowledge to move forward. And you can get yourself out of this feeling left out, feeling out of the loop, into moving forward, into launching. Because then you have it after the two, right? After the Two of Wands is the Three. And what does the Three do? It takes the first step. It puts things into motion. Okay? It starts to negotiate, starts to cooperate. Okay? It could even mean travel, anything. Okay? Anything your heart desires at this point, it's a beginning. It's a welcoming first step where there were none before. And there really weren't none before. Okay? Only if you start moving can you get to the, like, I don't know, the end deal of it. Okay? Because if you don't, you're not going to get anywhere. You're just going to get stuck. You really are just going to get stuck. Okay? Queen of Wands wanting to come out. Happy Squirrel. It's one of the cards that comes with this deck. I actually did a reading for myself yesterday and I got a sad squirrel, which is so funny. No, it wasn't funny for the reading, but I mean, they're cool cards. So, Queen of Wands. Again, that fire energy you'll be utilizing for something that you need. And that's going to produce something. The squirrel with the nut in his hand, right? There you go. You finally manifested something. But you got to tap into all your energies, Pisces, okay? And I know, like I said, I didn't talk a lot about the 8-8 portal, but it is definitely in the game of things. There's so many things happening this month. I mean, the 2 full moons and everything else. I mean, it's just busy, busy month. Busy, busy, busy month. I'm grabbing my calendar and it threw everything down. Okay. Busy, busy month. We have, we had the full moon in Aquarius on the 1st. We have the new moon in Leo on the 16th. And we have the full moon coming in Pisces next Wednesday. So, there's a lot coming in. There's a lot of energy, and the 8-8 portal. Okay? When all of that comes together and it can throw chaos in the mix. It can really turn your head, make you wonder where you're going. It can tire you out. That happens to me a lot. What you need, though, is to find joy and happiness in everything that you do. You need to pick something and go forward with it. Okay, I really don't care here, Pisces. Just do something, anything, okay, to give you those first few steps, even if it's taking a course, which won't do anything bad to you. It's just going to give you more knowledge, but it might be that light, that flame that gets you going, okay? I'm going to take a few here. So, yeah. Okay, so we have right here, this is the wheel and the anchor, both together. And I'm going to put that on the Hangman card because I feel that thoroughly. I feel, do I stay or do I go? Okay, do I shift or do I go forward? And it's definitely go forward. This makes me think of what's on the flag on the death card. Do you know the flower, the white flower on the death card? Let me see. Oh, it's right here. Okay, that was serendipitous. I just picked up a deck and it was the last card on it. See this flower? See? It's right here. So when I see this flower, all I think is, yep, that's your transformation. Okay, you're in full transformation, Pisces. If you can see this right here in the higher calling, it almost has the shape of it. Okay, the arrow. Pick your arrow. Oh, and this is part of a pine cone. So it's I'm right away going to the happy squirrel. So pine cones, pine nuts. Yep. All right, and you have the higher perspective. This is the High Priestess moon. Absolutely. I'm feeling that very much. Again, with the 2 right here. Okay? That introspection that you're having within yourself. Absolutely. Absolutely. This I'm going to put on the 3 of Wands because that's like the arrow going towards the destination that you're really wanting to go to. So it's a great spirit message. I like tapping into spirits on these days because the higher realm is so much easier to just feel and communicate, for me anyway, rather than some time of the physical energies such as fire, water, and all the different energies. I feel we get stuck in it and it builds like knots in our bodies, in our throats. It doesn't liberate us. It imprisons us. And I felt very imprisoned this week by some of these energies. I don't feel that in this reading. I feel very much freed. And I want you to feel the same. So do something that's going to make you feel good, first of all. Kindness, positive thoughts. Be patient with the universe. Joy, make it a priority. Ask your higher self what it will do. What can you learn? You have pages here beckoning you to communicate new things, think new thoughts, and to think, again, I know I say it a lot, but outside of the box. You can get unstuck. This is not a major stuck point. It's just you are trying to figure out too much what's a win and what's a loss. And I'm here to it's almost like stop trying to figure out what's a win and what's a loss, but just move ahead in a direction and then refocus when you need to. Okay? All right, beautiful Pisces. I'm going to leave you with this. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you love, light, and blessings as always, and I will be back tomorrow to finish off the week's readings. I hope you can join me then. Take care, and bye for now.